Another Cubs2Colonsay update. This time, preparation. All the stuff we need to do. We've had a trial run. I've had lots of updates with the guys up north. We had a puncture, which we'll start with. Anyway, so I hope this makes sense. It was made over loads of videos over a few days, so hopefully you'll understand what we're on about. So, my bike's got a puncture, my C90's got a flat tyre on the rear. Luckily, I've got Andrea's bike though. Andrea's up the hills with my C90. So I had to come back and get all the tools and the pump and stuff. Total nightmare. I'd fixed it yesterday, but I turned out really didn't fix it that well. So I've got Andrea's bike. Happy days. How you doing? Aye, so we're back in the field where
hello.
This is where we had I've got a puncture again. Borrowed Andrea's bike to get home. And this is all the tools you need to change the back tyre. Change the wheel off a Honda 90. All that. So we're back in this situation with a fucking flat tyre again. What's your thoughts?
I think we can make a good job. Maybe. He go faster than us.
Yeah, he does. So we're just pumping this up just to see where the puncture's coming from. Check and go! Bang! It doesn't have fucking vibrate, Jesus! Oh yeah! Right. There's a new bit. Oh, there's a hole right there. You see it? It probably would pick it up. But there's a big hole there. Fuck. Right, I better check my rim and make sure I put new rim tape on as well. I've got quite a rusty rim. So we replaced the gaffer tape, my tyre tape, what's it really called? Fuel liner, oh, fuck knows. Replace that with some new duct tape, and hopefully that'll be enough to at least get us home.
Guys, this guy next month will become 40, so if you want to make a present to him, you know what you need it, okay? You can buy a new one, we can put £2 each and we buy a new rim for him, okay?
It seems to be working. I've got a pressure gauge so we can check it in a few, well, I check it now. Well, that's us done. We've actually repaired the puncture once again, and we're going to carry on back. I've got a wee update from Caithness as well to add in from Badass Bob, aka Snake. So yeah, happy days. So I'm here wondering what I should take and try to get ready to pack up and how to carry everything on the bike. Bob's up in Caithness, Badass Snake. He's got an even bigger decision. What bike to take?
Well, here I am. I'm trying to decide which bike to go to Colonsay on. The first of my choices is the C90. It's got loads of luggage space, a 90 Honda electric start engine. Probably the sensible choice if I can get a registration for it before the time. The other options are outside at the moment, so that would be the proper choice if I was actually taking it seriously. So it's quite a nice day now. Choice number 2, the C200. Probably won't be ready by the time it comes around. I've got to. I've only got the Nova certificate for it, so, and I've got to change the front forks. But would be a good bike to take. Third choice is, I don't know if you can see it, the Rat Cub. It's cool. The one I probably will be taking is this one, the C100, old reliable. Well, apart from the fact it's broken down on every trip I've been on.
Yo! Yeah, so I've also had updates from Mikey. I think Ferg's been a bit of a diva. He's not giving us an update. He wants to do his own one, so that's okay. But yeah, I had an update from Mikey, had an update from Dave. And Dave's son.
My dad's Cubba is really fast.
On a normal bike, or a normal bike trip, I would take the Africa Twin and I'd have shitloads of room. I'd have loads of room for, like, I'd all my stuff and plenty of space for picking up beer or food or whatever on the way, which is good. But on this, there won't be as much room, so I'll be interested to see what we can fit on. Came out in the C90 to show you a few things for update for the Cubs2Colonsay trip. I'm waiting for Andrea though. His C90's away getting some customization done in it, which we'll show you later on. But he's on his way on his wee Vespa, so we can see where he is through the powers of modern technology. He's coming along that road, so he'll be here soon. How are you?
Good, good.
How's it running?
Very good. Running very well. You can feel the Italian power.
So I thought the C90 was slow as fuck. Andrea says the Vespa's even fucking worse. So go and I'll try and catch up with you. Fucking mad! The reason for coming out was to show you my luggage, so I'll go through that while Jay's on the phone. So this is my Honda 90, and I've obviously the shopping basket, but I fitted these Lomo dry bag panniers. But the big issue we had was the panniers would rub on the bike and get a hole in them. So I've made these ace racks. They're just chopping boards from Tesco's. I've painted them gold. Works a fucking treat. Okay, so what I'll be taking is this. I've got my dry bag, and the dry bag is my pillow. I've got my sleeping mat and my sleeping bag, and that goes in there. I'll have my tent. I'm obviously be taking my boombox, so that goes right in the front. Got my GoPro charger, the pump, spare inner tube, my tripod, camera, phone charger, all my clothes. I've got toiletries, towel, cooking stuff, the panniers, and of course the Honda 90, adventure sandals, and me. And the really important bit, pish bottle, bog roll, head torch. Just another quick update. Andrea's bike's back. This is what he was getting done. Got these panniers. These are grey fitted them. So you got them with Glen. They're neat as fuck. Pretty cool, eh? You happy?
Very happy. Really, really happy.
That's it packed up, ready to go for the shakedown run. Boombox. Sleeping. Bedroom clothes. Gear, tent, and cooking. Well, other stuff. Shoots. This is Andrea's setup. Custom made panniers. Well, I bought the panniers of Glen, but Gray made up these brackets for them. Look really good. This is the shakedown run. Andrea carries the fuel for us in case. There's my one. Not quite as fancy looking. I've got the tripod in there, a few other bits and bobs, tent, and the entertainment. Aye, the bike's handling not too bad. Could be better. I'm still yet to be convinced that these little bikes are more fun things actually true. I think it's a lot of shite. I'll find out soon though. There's Edinburgh Castle.
Edinburgh, this part of Edinburgh I think is supposed to be UNESCO, so beautiful.
It's good, eh?
Patrimonio dell'UNESCO, I don't know how you say in English.
UNESCO heritage site.
I love that machine. You see that one, it cut the grass?
They're quality, eh? Oh, it's a fucking remote control lawnmower.
They have to all the perimeter of the grass, they are a cable, so he cut all the fucking grass.
Alright.
Going up here?
Aye.
What you doing? It's nice out there,
If we ever fucking get there, eh?
You carry all the names, this is the max on name.
Well, this shit on it, 40 mile an hour.
40. Then you got there, but
Can you get down there and over to Ferry Road?
you're right down across on the George Street.
Cool. Right. So the plan was pretty simple. We were having a wee shakedown run to see how the bikes coped and we coped with the run up north. So we went to a secret wild camping bit. If you recognise it, keep it to yourself.
This part of here makes me remain in Scotland, in Edinburgh. You okay?
Yeah. I was just saying, we might remain a bit fucking more if I can't get out in third gear. We needed to avoid the motorway and the dual carriageway bits, so our route took us through the city centre of Edinburgh, over the Forth Road Bridge, which was pretty good because we've not been over there for ages since they opened the new crossing, into Fife, and then we headed up a bit further north. I think we're at a place called Crossford. We just stopped. We have to text Drew to let him know we're coming. So far it's been going okay. I've slipped in the old bike mode though, and I was trying to change gear and I put it at first. So did he.
It's happened a couple of times to me as well.
But it's all good. Happy days, everything seems to be going quite well. We're at Glendevin though. Glendevin's really nice. It's a good run of this wind usually. It's actually okay with this. First fuel stop, just outside Crieff. we made it. We're here at our secret wild camping bit. Quality. C90 was good, but I'm not going to lie, it was a fucking long run. These little bikes are a bit of a nightmare. It's much more fun going slow on a big bike than it is going flat out on a little bike. All the pish that the hipsters tell you isn't true. But it's different. Well, it's definitely not better. It's different. Big bikes are more fun. But little bikes, it is a challenge. You're bouncing around. It's quite restrictive. We'll see what Andrea thinks. Drew's here too. He's brought all the essential supplies to make a little bike trip actually bearable.
I pretend the camera is not there.
Very slow. So we all really enjoyed the camping part of the trip. It was good fun, we had a good night. Unfortunately, the second day the weather really closed in on us. The wind whipped up and we got really heavy rain and really heavy hailstones, which just made the run back shite. So, I mean, we were going back, as you can see it was wet, we're going up some pretty steep hills. Yeah. We both agreed, you probably can't hear us, but on this clip here we both say, yeah, little bikes definitely are not as much fun as big bikes. We're on our way home now. The camping was successful, it was good to see Drew. Enjoy the camping, Andrea?
Yeah.
Andrea enjoyed the camping, but on the small bikes are more fun than the big bikes thing. What do you think?
I think it's not really true. I think it's nice to have a small bike, but when you need to do miles, it's better a big bike.
Fucking right. So it's been a couple of days since we got back from our wee run, me and Andrea's run on the C90s, to see what it would be like with luggage and stuff all fully loaded. It was interesting. I mean, I've sat and given a couple of days to think over it and see how what I really thought. Because sometimes you look back on stuff, it's better than it was at the time. Coming back from our camping place, the weather was against us. It had a fucking brutal headwind, and we had like quite heavy rain. But so I mean, it wasn't enjoyable. But I wanted to answer two questions. See if we could actually haul the amount of shit I was planning on taking, like the boombox and all that sort of stuff, on the C90 for the Colonsay trip, and two, to see if it was, everyone says riding a little bike's more fun than riding a big bike, and like it's more fun to ride a slow bike fast than a fast bike slow. That's fucking bullshit. If maybe it's more fun riding a cheap bike fast than a expensive fast bike slow, fuck knows. Anyway, I mean, if you find that a little bike going along is more actual fun than something like that old K75, you're doing something seriously wrong, like with a big bike. Fuck's sakes. With a little bike, it's just so, it just crashes around. It's not the performance, it's not the actual power from the engine. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's none of that. But it's like that everything feels so fragile. The skinny little wheels, the suspension's bottoming out all over the place, the brakes are fucking shite, you can't stop for anything. It's frustrating. You can't go, oh, I'll go and see this or I'll go and see that, because it costs you that much time. You just can't. You can't do anything like you'd usually do on a bike trip. You're definitely not as free on a wee bike, because everything's so far away. And if you've done a few trips, you'll be spending ages and ages covering ground that you've done before, which on a big bike you can just batter past. And like, you'll get on the motorway one big day, you're in somewhere fucking tremendous. On a little bike, you're stuck on the little roads, and it's shite. So that's it. So we're still going to do the Colonsay trip. I mean, it's definitely going to go on, but it's not going to be as fun as people were making it out it's going to be. That's for sure. I'll see if I can get Andrea to do something to sum it up as well.
Hello guys, I think the small bike to use it for adventure is kind of not really fun. It's an adventure, but I can't really enjoy it too much. I would prefer to use a bigger bike, like Honda Africa Twin 750 or something like that. Small bike, big adventure, big fun. It's different, but it's not really fun. I think it's the really adventure to do the trip with a small bike. You can do small distance, and it's a little bit more hard. So this is what I think about small bikes. I like it, I enjoy it, but if I need to do a big trip, I will really rather to use my Africa Twin, not my C90. Have a nice day.
So the shakedown run showed us one thing. These are shit. Cubs2Colonsay is a few weeks' time. I'm not looking forward to riding there, I'll be honest with you. Should we just take the Honda 90s, or should we take the big bikes? Like, comment and subscribe so you can tell me in the comments what I should take. C90 or Africa Twin.
that film? Stefan! Right, you're sinking. I'm sinking.